everybody, and welcome to Racing from Delaware Park. My name is Rich Glazier, and I'll be your host through the next 28 minutes and 45 seconds. And we're going to watch the 10 races that were run at Delaware Park on this 5th of July. That's right, 10 races. We had a fast track and a firm turf. So we better get right to the races, but before we do that, we bring down the horse from above. There he is, resting on my shoulder. You know the song Sunshine on My Shoulder? It wasn't written about him. This is Bungie, and he hasn't had a winner yet this year. Now, he started off last year 0 for 10, he says. And then he ended up way ahead, so bear with him. Well, we'll see. Maybe you won today. Now, Saturday, we've got, I think 4 turf races, I think. Did you find something you like? Yes. He hope he doesn't sink. What do you mean by that? Oh, Lusitania. They sunk the Lusitania, and that got us involved in World War I. You know what, Bungie? If Lusitania doesn't win, you're going to be involved in a World War II. All right, come up with a winner. Thank you. All right, here we go. 2-year-olds in the opener. Let's take a look at the field. 2-year-old fillies, and they're all, were they all first? No, not this race. Some of them were first-time starters, but some of them have run before. Scratch the 2. Here is John Kern with the call.
And they're off. Dirt and Diamonds breaks well, as does Raised to New Heights up on the outside. Lucky Be a Lady. Summer Smile has the rail. Just a Whim gets away in 5th, and None His Shoes has dropped back to last. They've got a half mile to go, and on the front end, Raised to New Heights leads it by about a length over Summer Smile. Lucky Be a Lady's right alongside, moving nicely in 3rd. Then a gap of 2.5 lengths to the favorite Dirt and Diamonds, followed by Just a Whim and None His Shoes as they make their way into the bend. Raised to New Heights by 3 parts. Lucky Be a Lady, though, right alongside in 2nd. Then a gap of 3 lengths to Just a Whim trying to mount a rally. Dropping back on the inside, Summer Smile. Dirt and Diamonds as now last as None His Shoes passing that one as they turn for home. Raised to New Heights and Lucky Be a Lady are side by side. It's 4-length gap further back to Just a Whim. Up on the outside, None His Shoes with a late rally. But Lucky Be a Lady begins to edge away. Lucky Be a Lady drawing away. The battle for 2nd. Just a Whim's winning that battle. It's going to be Lucky Be a Lady in her debut. Holding on. Just a Whim closed well for 2nd. Tight for 3rd with Raised to New Heights.
And as a first-time starter, well prepped and ready to go, was Lucky Be a Lady with Rosario Montañez. Lacey Gaudet, nice training job. Lacey had a win yesterday, had a win today. Talked to Lacey, you know, her dad, I was a big fan of her dad, Eddie Gaudet, who trained at Delaware Park back in the heyday and still made his way up here quite often in the last 30 years after moving to Bowie. And I always got a good laugh out of Eddie. He always had a joke to tell and some great racetrack stories. And he'd be very proud. He passed away over the winter. I know Eddie would be very proud of how well Lacey's doing as a trainer and Gabby's doing as a color commentator, horse analyst. Anyway, the owner of this one was Townsend Sparks, and the winner paid $10.20, $584, $40. Just a Whim with Rose, $944, $60. Raised to New Heights with Ferrer, $440. Exact 80-60, try 460, $380, and the first super of the day, $1,037.50. On to the second we go. Here's a look at the field. There were no scratches in this one. Here's John with the action.
And they're off. Coveralls breaks well. Alluvia toward the outside. Down to the inside, Sweet Tandy. Those 3 across the track. And Miss Mississippi and Presenter toward the inside. Next in line to Blues Dancer. And Street Princess is your trailer. Down the backstretch they go. La Lluvia leads it by a half over Coveralls. A gap of about 3 lengths to Sweet Tandy and Miss Mississippi. Presenter is next in line. Length and a half further back to Da Blues Dancer and 5 more to Street Princess as they speed into the bend. Coveralls on the inside leads it by a half. La Lluvia still right there. Miss Mississippi's gaining steadily now in third and going after the top 2. Sweet Tandy has the rail, followed by Presenter now on the move. Then a gap of 4 lengths to the Blues Dancer and Street Princess. Miss Mississippi is quickly taken over. Being pursued now by Presenter on the outside, charging in the second as Lluvia drops back in third, and Sweet Tandy as they head for home. Miss Mississippi leads it by 2 lengths. Presenter is trying to make a run for it on the outside second. They've got 5 lengths on Sweet Tandy and La Lluvia toward the inside. Over 16th to go. Miss Mississippi digging in and holding on. Presenter's trying but not cutting the margin enough. It's going to be Miss Mississippi and Angel Suarez to win this one by 2. Presenter getting second to Blues Dancer.
And Miss Mississippi, who was born in Alabama, takes this one for Angel Suarez. Randy Nunley, the trainer. If I recall last year, Randy didn't get a win at the meet until closing day or close to it, but gets one here early in the meet. Way to go, Randy. Diane Harrington, the owner, 1080, 420, 260. Presenter for Marin, 320, 240. Da Blues Dancer with Cedeno, 320. Exact in the second, 32.80 to try 112.80 to double 52.40, and that's Superfecta, 265.80. Third race, we've got the maidens again, 2-year-olds again, and every one of them is a first-time starter. So whoever wins this race will be undefeated. Now, the word was out on number 4, Call Paul, went off at 2-5. Making his debut today here at Delaware. Let's see if the backstretch scuttlebutt was right.
All well behaved. And they're off, and it's a pretty good start. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Toward the inside, Mind Control. Call Paul is right there between them as they make their way down the backstretch. On the inside, it's Mind Control with the favorite Call Paul right there between horses. Yowza, yowza, yowza up there 3 wide. A gap of 2 lengths to Bella toward the inside of Lucky Bull, and the trailer is My Macho. Half mile to go. And on the inside, it's Mind Control. Up on the outside, Call Paul. They're head-to-head now. Yowza, yowza, yowza's backed off a bit in third. Toward the inside, Bellator, then Lucky Bull and My Macho. Opening quarter in 22 seconds flat. Favorite Call Paul on the outside. Mind Control on the inside, still going at it. 5 lengths further back. On the far outside, My Macho is trying to rally in third with Yowza, 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 and Lucky Bull and Bellator. 2-horse affair right now as they turn for home. Mind Control on the inside is giving the favorite all he can handle, but Call Paul now begins to edge away. Call Paul by a length. Mind Control's gamely hanging in there. 10 lengths further back to Yowza, yowza, yowza. It's Call Paul and Paco Lopez edging clear. Mind Control a gutty second there. Then about 10 or 11, maybe 12 lengths to Yowza, yowza, yowza. A distance.
Well, the word was right as Call Paul ships down here from his Monmouth base, and Paco Lopez came in to ride for the red hot, and I mean red hot, Jason Service, who's winning like 60% at Monmouth Park. And some famous owners here: Michael Dubb, David Simon, Bethlehem Stables, and Bruce. Why am I looking at that? I have the big print here. Bruce Iram. Sorry, Bruce. 280, 220, 210. Mind Control. Pretty game effort there. 6 even, 320. Yowza, yowza, yowza. That one was up there early, dropped back and closed the back again for third with Rivera, 290. Exact to 15-20, try 50-60, double $22. Pick 3, 60-60, super 124-10. Call Paul. And that winner was another Delaware certified winner. The only one in the race. Usually with 2-year-olds, you get a lot of Delaware certified. This was the only one. And that could be a handicapping edge sometimes. Fourth race was our first turf race of the day. We had 3. Scratch the 9. Bungie's pick today, trying to get over this offer, was number 7, Fort Brandy, with Trevor at 7-1. Let's see if Bungie can get his first win of the meet.
And they're off. Lamborn breaks well, make that Lambano breaks well, but has company from Fort Brandy on the outside. Dangerous Notion is there. English Chanical down toward the inside. They're scrimmaging for that lead into that first turn. English Chanical with the inside track's going to come out on top. Saves ground nicely, leads it by a length. Lambano up on the outside. Oh, on the inside, Purrs again, almost ran up on the heels of the horse in front of him. That one a little rank into that first turn. Next in line also appearing to be a bit rank. That's Bullan tugging at the bit in fourth now. Then a gap of over 2 lengths to Watch Captain, followed by Dangerous Notion. Trailers are Fort Brandy and Lamborn. Opening quarter in 24-1 as they move down the backstretch. On the front end, it's Lambano by 3 parts. English Chanical toward the inside. Purrs again up on the outside. 2 lengths further back to Bullan. Now under control in fourth toward the inside of that one. It's Watch Captain going nicely. Then a gap of over 2 lengths to Lamborn. Fort Brandy on the outside, and the trailer is Dangerous Notion. Half 48 seconds flat, under a half mile to go. On the outside, Bullen's vying for that lead. Now on the inside, Lambano is battling back in second, and then a gap of 2 lengths to Purrs again, but long shot Bullen leads him around the bend. They've got about 3/16 to go, and getting out around the stretch, but leading it, it's Bullen. Down on the inside is Lambano. Here comes Watch Captain, angling to the outside for clear sailing. Down on the inside, English Chanical. Watch Captain on the far outside. Bullen continues to drift out. Bullen on the inside. Watch Captain on the outside, and now Watch Captain goes on by. Watch Captain edging away. Bullen getting second. English Chanical for third.
And a nice win there for Watch Captain. Augusto Marin with another win, and the trainer Bill Sinkowitz gets his first win of the meet. Won't be his last, I'm sure. Josie Gump is the owner. 720, 360, 220. Bulland was second with Powell. 1980, 720. English Chanical with Cedeno. 240, the exacta 95.40 that tried 259.40. That double 17.20. Pick 3, $32. Pick 4, 255.90. Super 1,211.10. On to the 5th. Starts the late pick 4. And we had a field of 6. No scratches. Here's John.
Set. And they're off. And from the inside, Miss Krivoruka breaks well, goes for that lead. Up on the outside, Banana Anna. Far outside, that's Barino. Toward the inside, Smile Big. But Miss Krivoruka leads him into that bend. Under a stout hold, too, trying to be restrained from running off is Miss Krivoruka. Now settles in and has a 2.5 length lead over Smile Big. It's 3 lengths to Banana Anna. 10 Penny Princess has the rail, followed by Barino and the gray Ariel's flyer to the inside. As they reach the backstretch, opening quarter went in 24-2. Miss Krivoruka showing the way, has it by about 4.5 lengths. Smile Big, same gap now to Banana Anna racing in third. They're well spread out. 10 Penny Princess, followed by Barino and Ariel's flyer. About a dozen lengths from top to bottom as they make their way down the backstretch. It's Miss Krivoruka in front by 7 lengths now over Smile Big. It's about 3.5 to Banana Anna, then 10 Penny Princess. Up on the outside, Barino and Ariel's flyer. They've gone the half in 48-2 as they race into the turn. Miss Krivoruka going well on the front end, leads it still by about 7 lengths. On the outside, Banana Anna ready to take over second as Smile Big is dropped back a bit on the inside, then 10 Penny Princess, followed by Barino and far back to Ariel's flyer. Miss Krivoruka leads it by 5. Banana Anna is gaining some momentum in second. Another 5 or 6 length gap to 10 Penny Princess. Smile Big and Barino as they head for home. Miss Krivoruka to catch. She still leads it by 2.5, but Banana Anna is gaining steadily. On the outside appears to have dead aim with a furlong to go. It's Banana Anna to the front. Miss Krivoruka has nothing left to battle back. Then 10 Penny Princess and Barino. A 16th to go. Banana Anna striding away for Kai Barcoa. A late rally. Barino charging on the outside with 10 Penny Princess, but that's a photo for second and third.
Banana Anna takes that one for Goa with Koa. Kai Barcoa for Jamie Ness and his Jagger Incorporated stable. 1184, 4280. Barino with Acosta, 380, 280. 10 Penny Princess with Suarez, 260. Exacta 55.60, try 144.80, double 53 bucks, pick 347.40, super 181.50. Let's get back to the turf for the 6th race. So, by the way, Bungie's horse lost again, as you saw. Scratch the 9 and the 10. And the turf is firm. Here they go.
Now. And we're just about set. And they're off. For the lead between horses, I'm Running Late is running early. Mr. Obvious toward the outside. Bel Giorno with the rail. That's Kulisaja King. Zeppelin Ride settles nicely in the 5th. Up on the outside, that's Recliner going to be called wide into that turn. In between horses, Enkidu and Clayson Nakia is the trailer. As they make their way around the first turn, I'm Running Late by a length over Kulisaja King. Up alongside Mr. Obvious, 3 wide around the bend, that's Bel Giorno. Toward the inside, Zeppelin Ride is saving ground nicely. Still with a wide journey, that's Recliner, who's been wide every step of the way. Then comes Enkidu and Clayson Nakia, the first timers, who last and next to last, but it's a bunched up group. Opening quarter in 25 seconds, that's the reason as they make their way down the backstretch. I'm Running Late leads it by 3 parts over Mr. Obvious and Bel Giorno. Kulisaja King toward the inside, up on the outside, Recliner. Zeppelin Ride is next in line, then Enkidu and Classy Nakia. They've gone the half in 50-4. The tempo has not exactly picked up. In fact, it's slowed down as they make their way into the turn. On the front and I'm Running Late and Mr. Obvious. Bel Giorno is right there. Kulisaja King a close up 4th. Recliner is going evenly now, followed by Zeppelin Ride, not doing enough at this point. Then Enkidu and Classy Nakia. The trailers as they hit the top of the stretch. We have 4 with a shot, it appears, and on the front end, it is Kulisaja King who's taken over. Takes command, opens up 3 on the field. On the outside, Bel Giorno is there. A late rally on the far outside. Enkidu toward the inside, Recliner. But as Kulisaja King made that winning move around the bend and will prevail by about 4 or 5. First-timer Clayson Nakia up for 2nd. Recliner 3rd, followed by Mr. Obvious.
And my favorite turf sire, K1 King, is the sire of this one. Kulisaja King. Beautifully ridden by Johan Rosado. He made a nice move on the inside and opened up. Jorge Diaz for 3 Amigos, 3 stables. Why didn't Bungie pick? He always picks the K1 Kings. He didn't today. He's zigging instead of zagging. 10 bucks, 520, 340. Classy Nakia with Suarez, 724.40. Recliner with Marin, $3. The Exacta, 76.20 to try 284.80 to double 128.40. Pick 3 203.50. Super 1,379.90. While you look at the field for the next race, let me remind you all, the RacingBiz.com not only covers a lot of Delaware Park's action and stories, and it's got a handicapping. They have a handicapping contest free on Saturday. So go to the RacingBiz.com. I think a lot of those races will be from Delaware Park on Saturday, and take a shot for free. And maybe you'll win some nice prizes if you're good enough. All right, the 7th race, scratch the 1. Here they go, once around the oval. The 1 was a late scratch. Check your tickets.
Rebel Rhythms breaks well on the outside, but quickly in between horses. El Mayito vying for the lead. Maggie Alfano toward the inside. Majestic Doctor with the rail. Those 4 across the track. In behind them, that's Diamond Jr. And Raphael's Promise will settle in the 6th as they make their way around that first turn. Majestic Doctor leads it by 3 parts. Maggie Alfano is there and up there 3 wide. That's El Mayito. Then a gap of 3 lengths to Diamond Jr. up on the outside. Rebel Rhythms and Raphael's Promise moves up on the inside of that one. Opening quarter goes in 24-2 as they move down the Delaware backstretch. We have a 3-prong attack. El Mayito on the outside. Maggie Alfano between horses and Majestic Doctor with the rail. Those 3 are heads apart. Diamond Jr. getting a good trip, racing in 4th in a gap of 2 lengths to Raphael's Promise and Rebel Rhythms, the trailer, as they pass the half-mile marker in 48-1. On the front end, it's Majestic Doctor and Maggie Alfinu. El Maito's drop back just a bit in third. Up on the outside, it's Diamond Jr. Raphael's Promise still with the rail. And Rebel Rhythms up on the outside with 3/8 to go. Now Maggie Alfinu is spurted clear by 2. Up on the outside, Rebel Rhythms charges in the second. Going after the leader now is Rebel Rhythms, followed by Diamond Jr. Then Raphael's Promise finally getting off the rail. They've got a quarter to go. And Rebel Rhythms on the outside rolling on by. Maggie Alfinu's trying to battle back. Then Diamond Jr. and Raphael's Promise as they turn for home. Rebel Rhythms opens up 2 lengths on Maggie Alfinu, who now switches to the outside. 4 lengths further back to Diamond Jr. and Raphael's Promise, but Rebel Rhythms drawing away. Rebel Rhythms will win this one going clear by about 6 or 7 lengths. Maggie Alfinu hangs on a second, going to be tight for third with Diamond Jr. and Raphael's Promise in third.
Number 7 wins the 7th. Once again, Rebel Rhythms for Jose Betancourt, Stacy Hedry, the trainer, 15 even, 5 even, 380. Maggie Alfinu with Rose, 380, 240. Diamond Jr. with Cedeno, $5. Exacta, 67.60. Try 313.60. Consolation double with the late scratch at a 1, 960. The real double, 87.20. Consolation pick 3, 43.60. The real pick 3, 367.60. Pick 5, 4,000, 964.30. And the super, 306.40. Here's the good one, the 8th race on the turf at about 1.5 miles. If there's anything better than a turf race, it's a turf marathon. That's what I always say. Scratch to 10, 11, and 12. Nice field of 9 to go. Favorite was Lost Story, the 2. Here's John with the long one.
We're about set for 1.5 miles. And they're off. And Lost Story breaks well, goes right to the front. Without much urging, Indebted moves up alongside. Asset Allocation up on the far outside. Under a tight hold, Asset Allocation really ranking the yard going. They're trying to settle that one down is the jockey there, Carol Cedeno. And Asset Allocation leads it by 3 lengths as they race into the turn. Indebted racing second. Lost Story is now settled nicely in the third. 2 lengths to Brooklyn Spites. Diplodocus to the inside of Galaxy Express, and Nakamura has 2 beaten Master Gunner and Thornton. They make their way around the far turn for the first time, and Asset Allocation leads it by about 5. Indebted racing second with Lost Story well in hand racing third. Up on the outside, that's Brooklyn Spites. Diplodocus continues to save ground. Between horses, Galaxy Express, Nakamura next in line, followed by the trailers, Master Gunner and Thornton. As they come down the home stretch the first time, opening quarter went in 26 1, the half in 51 3, and on the front end, it's Asset Allocation and Cedeno, now well in hand by 3 lengths. Indebted racing second, Lost Stories loping along nicely in third. Then Brooklyn Spites and Nakamura moving up alongside, Diplodocus with the rail, followed by Galaxy Express. Then Master Gunner and Thornton continue to trail as they make their way into that clubhouse turn. On the front end, Asset Allocation by length. Indebted is right there. Lost Stories in a bit tight quarters there in third. Up on the outside, that is looking to move up. Brooklyn Spites, and Nakamura is going to be 3 wide around that bend. Followed by Diplodocus. Then comes Galaxy Express, Master Gunner, and Thornton. The 6 furlongs in 1:17 4. They've still got about 5 furlongs to navigate right now. And on the front end, Asset Allocation joined by Indebted. Lost Story still with the rail. Nakamura up there in the far outside, 3 wide. Brooklyn Spites in between them. Then 2 to Diplodocus and Galaxy Express, Master Gunner, and Thornton. About 9 lengths top to bottom with a half mile to go. The mile in 1:44 4 as they race into the turn. Indebted joining Asset Allocation. Nakamura's a close-up third. Lost Story still toward the inside. Up on the outside, making a bid. Master Gunner from the back of the pack is beginning to kick it in. Nakamura sticks a neck in front. On the inside, Indebted. Master Gunner up on the outside. Nakamura has some challenges as they head for home. It's still wide open. Nakamura with the advantage. On the inside, Indebted. Master Gunner rolling up on the outside. Here comes Master Gunner to take on Nakamura. These two will fight it out. Master Gunner running a huge one off the 2-year layoff. Has plenty left down the lane. Master Gunner, Nakamura, Master Gunner, Mario Pino wins it by a hard-fought 3/4 length margin.
How about that? Master Gunner by War Front, ridden by Super Mario Pino. What a training job by Elizabeth Voss. 2-year layoff gets him ready to go 1.5 miles here. Caroline Stoltberg, the owner, 15.80, 7 even, 6 even. Nakamura was second for Vargas, 340, 340. Indebted with Cintron, 480. Exacta 54.40, try 231.40, double 192. Pick 3, 334.20, consolation 46.20. Pick 4, 3,586.20, super 226 even. Ninth race, back on the main track at 1 mile. Here they go.
And they're off. To the outside, Gibby away well with Folk Magic toward the inside. Vent2Go being hustled up from the rail quickly to challenge for now. Get that lead. Vent2Go leads it. Up on the outside, that's Gibby toward the inside. Philip Cohen's a Piker. 3 wide around the bend. Rushing up on the outside, there goes Folk Magic quickly into contention. Then a gap of about 2 lengths further back to Wow What a Brat. The trailers are All Good Times, and toward the inside, that's Charity Stripe. Opening quarter goes in 24 seconds flat as they straighten away. Up on the outside, Folk Magic sticks a head in front. Gibby is there, and toward the inside, Vent2Go. 2 lengths to Wow What a Brat, and toward the inside, Philip Cohen's a Piker. A gap of 2.5 more to Charity Stripe, and up alongside All Good Times. They race toward the half-mile marker with Folk Magic now taking command by 2.5 lengths. Gibby racing in second, to the inside, Vent2Go. Wow What a Brat up alongside. Then comes Philip Cohen's a Piker, followed by Charity Stripe, and the trailer is All Good Times. Half win in 48 flat, identical quarters. Into the turn with Folk Magic showing the way. Wow What a Brat now in pursuit in second with Gibby. Now Philip Cohen's a Piker's lengthening stride. Up on the outside, Charity Stripe also moving well into contention. Folk Magic now has some company. Wow What a Brat up on the outside to challenge. Far outside, here comes Charity Stripe and Philip Cohen's a Piker as they turn for home across the track. It's still Folk Magic trying to hang on. Wow What a Brat is there. Between horses, Philip Cohen's a Piker, and up on the far outside, it's Charity Stripe. Wide open affair with a 16th to go. Philip Cohen's a Piker to the front. Charity Stripe trying to run that one down. Here comes Charity Stripe. Charity Stripe on the outside will edge Philip Cohen's a Piker. Tight for third.
And it was Charity Stripe for Yo-Yomar Torres. For Claudio Gonzalez, another win. Super C Racing, 10 even, 463.40. Philip Cohen's a Piker with McCarthy, 322.80. Vent2Go for a cost of $4. Exacta 27.80, try 94.20. Pick 3, 465.10. Super 303.80. Yes, the 6. Folk Magic was claimed by Michael Pino. Brings us to the 10th and final on a long day. We're going to pick up the Arabian, scratch the 1A, the 2. Let's pick up the action as they near
nicely,
the stretch.
Followed by Days of All, and toward the inside, Zephyr. Well grouped, only 4 lengths top to bottom as they race around the bend. Captain Bush, Little Dude on the inside. Up on the outside, it's Chindaka's Express. A new trio across the track. Then comes Days of All, gaining some ground in 4th, followed by Zephyr, and Micah's thrown in the towel as they turn for home with Little Dude with challengers. Captain Bush is there. Up on the outside, Chindaka's Express. Far outside, Days of All trying to kick it in. 4th seems with a shot with a furlong to go. Little Dude trying to hang in there. Captain Bush between horses. Up on the outside, Chindaka's Express not quite doing enough right now. It's Little Dude gamely trying to fend off Captain Bush. Captain Bush and Little Dude. Captain Bush edging away. Captain Bush will win it. Little Dude getting second, tight for third.
Captain Bush was the boss today. Betancourt gets a double. Simon Hobson for Pinewood Stables, 11.44, even 320. Little Dude with Ortega, 240-260. And Zephyr was third with Solis, 320. Exacta's 27.40, try 102.40, double 49.40, pick 3, 223.90, super 87.60. Good day today, betting-wise. We did 1,901,595. That's a good handle. Saturday's our next live day. It's Delaware Oaks Day. Hope you come out for that. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good night.